So hi everyone, it's Angel on Mima. I need to explain something here very quickly, just sorry. I have positioning the camera. I'm a little bit under the weather today. I woke up with a cold. It started the last day I did a video about the eclipses. Just after the first video, I was attacked. Just after the first video. And a moment. Yeah, okay. The day I did the eclipse videos, just after that first video, I was attacked. I've been going with it and I was fasting, so it was just on and off, but it's getting worse. I've taken some medicines and all that, but I'm getting better. It's not that serious. Anyway, I have some very important news. There is a portal opening today. It's already, the energy is already here, and I'm talking about German time, like I'm in Lisbon right now. And oh, my birds have come, but pigeons, because they come different types. They cut me short. They're busy kissing each other. Two pigeons. So this is an omen. I think a lot of people will be going to union. This eclipse, maybe you are eclipsing something karmic or finishing a cycle. After the solar one, then a group of people will be going to union. This is a big omen here. Because the portal is opening and people are it means they are paired up. And it's more emotions with the relation. Anyway, what you need to know about this portal. This is a portal of future wealth. What does that mean? Excuse me, because I'll be coughing. And future wealth, this is something that it's a key you receive from your guides, ancestors, or from your past life karma. Sometimes it has nothing to do with your ancestral work. It's, for example, in the past life, you are working and let's say it's medieval era. You are working, your village was attacked, you lost your business, and you are very successful. This lifetime, with this portal that is happening in the next few hours, if you are qualified to pass, and how is your pass going through? One, your date of birth. That is your spiritual ID in the spiritual realm. The soul we carry in our bodies has a stamp. The stamp is the day you will arrive on earth. That is, you're going to be born. That is the stamp. You can't survive on any other person's energy. So even if someone does swapping, even if somebody will do magic, it will look like it's working, but during this portal, this is the door which you go into the other dimension to receive. If you fail, you're going to bounce back and you're going to go into a certain trance for 3 years before. And through, Saturn will teach you a lesson, restrict you and teach you a lesson. If you pass through, or if you learn the lesson in the 3 years period where you're in a trance of Saturn, this portal opens rare. It takes like 3 years, and sometimes it takes even more. But this one opens today, and then after that, it will open in 3 years' time. Should you fail today and you're going straight into the Saturn trance, the next 3 years of your life are going to be extremely crucial. Because how is that important? You will need to work on yourself, especially karma cleansing, righting your wrongs, transforming inside and out. Then, because Saturn will always test you, and on the final year, it will also give you the heaviest test. If you pass, then you'll get back your boarding pass to go through. If you fail, you're going back to another trance. And it's going to be even more difficult because they have given you a lesson, you failed, so they're going to make it even tougher for you. For those who are passing, And honestly, there are some people I didn't expect. I was shown in the dream state. I can't say everybody, but you're gonna see it yourself. For those who are going to be passing, I have already my ID. Alhamdulillah. After all what I've been through, because this is what I was waiting for. I was supposed to be out of the matrix when I was 40 years, but I could not because I had a certain aspect. There was something which I needed to learn more. And my biggest lesson was putting myself first. Because I've always been one person who gives and give and give until I forget myself. So the lessons they told me, you can do everything, but except one thing. You need to put yourself first and learn to even say more of no. And that is why the last 2 years I had to do that. And most of the time, by speaking the truth was the biggest problem. And I was severely attacked. And the lessons came also where I had to encounter a lot of karmic groups and their families. And they took so much from me. Today, the good news is their ticket is officially cashed in. They will be receiving their karma while we are crossing. They're going to be stuck. How are they going to be stuck? They're going to be stuck because every last energy of mine they took, be it my happiness, be it my money, my wealth, my destiny, trying to swap my destiny, of which now this is very crucial because I have someone who has, with this new laptop that I bought, there is this young girl who pretends to be Bilal, and oh, she's my mom. Next thing, she's my sister, and I am the one who was in Exina. I want to run the business, and they're trying to stop my destiny because I was supposed to launch my business in May. But with what happens today and last night, they told me, finish your holy month of Ramadan and launch your business. You don't need to wait anymore. And that is the healing path, the healing business I want to do through YouTube and then start my work. And this is why I said, end of the month here. You all know I'm Mima. I don't care who is moderating, but I don't even care about Warda because Warda is Warda, Mima is Mima. This is individual. That's what I'm telling you. Everybody passes with their own ID. I'm sorry, there are some of my moderators who are not going through. Even those who run channels like Mima, also they use my name, my photos. Not all of them are passing through. I know I'm passing alone. And for because it's different bloodlines. My moderators, they have their own bloodlines. Everybody will be on their own. How will you know you passed or not? Wait until after solar eclipse. You're going to see. I don't need to give you a lot of information. We have passed the Luna, which is the mother, and that's why if you have connected with the tree of life, you've passed the test. That's why you're passing through. When you go through the solar, that's through God and through your paternal energy. That is when you will know your outcome. Whether you pass, that's I'm not supposed, just few people I will mention, the rest I will not. Let it be a surprise for you. So please do a lot of prayers. If you need to cleanse, do it now before the solar eclipse. This solar eclipse is the most devastating. It can ruin your lives forever. Because as I said, even in the other reading, the aspect that I explained to you, it was, wait, I wrote it down, but I don't know. Whereby I said there will be the cutting of cords. You are being disowned. Then that is in the Piscean energy. Venus in Pisces. Yeah. That is going to affect you. Venus in Pisces. Because there is also Pluto in... yeah, it's here. Venus in Pisces. And then Venus when it sextiles Jupiter. And at the same time conjuncts with Saturn. This triangle is a make it or a break it. And the fact that Venus is in Piscean energy, it's all about the wealth from the past. But the question I told you is, I did say to everybody, when Pluto goes 1 degree, it just enters 1 degree in Aquarius. That is where a lot of things are going to be changing. And this is why this portal for the future is opening, because Aquarius rules the future, but it also rules what? The tower. So all in all, we were supposed to be balancing our equations through this lunar eclipse in Libra. The solar eclipse, that is the final stump. Yes, you have crossed here. The question is, if you have crossed this portal, doesn't give you also 100% guarantee that you are winning. You have crossed the portal. That was the main thing. You have the tree of life ethereal code, which is helping you. So you are going to collect. But the question is, people can get comfortable because I've crossed the portal. I definitely, my ancestors are on my side. I'm going to receive. The solar eclipse, that is where now God himself will decide, are you a recipient or not? Allah himself will decide, are you a recipient or not? Elohim himself will decide, are you a recipient or not? Why am I referring to him? Because people say God is female. No. Anything masculine is always bigger. We even know in Islam we are told, الرجال قوامون على النساء. It's always the men who are higher than the female. So that's why we use the word God in the masculinity side, because he's higher than the female. Be very careful, because with the star of Zania at 4 degrees, as I said, it's in the left arm of the Virgin. 4 degrees is all about stability. It's not the Cancer thing. It's stability, because you need the 4 of Wands to have your stability. Anything you build in foundation, you have to have the 4 concrete positions for it to be very stable and have like equal size. Some people can say, because I saw that argument, oh, in TP, because natives, they have the TP and it's just like 3. But look at the structure. There's no foundation, yeah? But look at anything which has 4 angles. It has structure, like it holds longer. In all, we recognize 4 is the concrete points of the foundation. And that's why even in compass, we don't have 3, we have 4. East, west, north, and south. Those are what makes everything and stabilizes whatever you do. So this gift of God, which is the star, fixed star of Zania, as I said, it has its good side and bad side. I explained everything. Refer to the old video of the eclipse, the full moon. But I'm just going to brief you a little bit, because as I said, it's a charming star, but it's a gift from God. Whatever you receive, because those who are more like adulterous type, this is where now they're going to be receiving their karma, because you had a gift from God, but you abused it. But those who used it into the sainthood type of energy, like you chose to be more spiritual and celebrating, because this is a stuff celebrating also, like the way you see Maryam gave birth to Nabi Isa, as in Jesus, without any mating and nothing. So at the same time, I gave the example of Delilah and Samson. So these were all Zanias. There's a gift from God. They have a gift, but one abused it. The other one chose to be more saint and gave birth to a prophet who is known globally. So these are the energies now. When you pass this portal, that's the type of a person you are. Are you going to be out there more like a healer, more like you're going to be in your full life purpose, that you're going to be, whatever you're doing is going to affect the whole globe for the better part of it. The ones who are using it in the wrong way, this is the time you're going to see they're going to be affected. Let's say, I'm going to be honest, after this solar eclipse, people who sell themselves, people who con others, people who cheat, and so on and so forth, they will be falling from grace through diseases, poverty, cases, and many scandals. I'll give you a good example. Right now, we see the story of Didi that is going on with the sex trafficking and all that. This is that eclipse. What does sex is all about? Female. Luna. This eclipse has kicked in because those those ancestral side of the female, the ones connected with the etheric wombs of the tree of life, they have activated this justice. And this is why you see all this happening. And this is just the beginning. There are more coming in because it will also affect children. Secrets about children are about to bubble up. Children who have been abused, or maybe parents who are very abusive, it's all coming out, especially females. For the lunar, when it kicks in solar, hell break loose. It's getting worse. We are going to hear about men who also abuse young children when it comes to both sexes and such thing. It's a lot is going to come out. But this is just one example, but there's so much in different sectors, finances and all that. So right now, when you cross this, as I said, it's going to be about your stability and your future wealth. So you are reclaiming what you lost in the past. I was maybe, for example, a merchandise during the medieval time. I sold my stuff maybe to the kings, or I sold my stuff to a certain village. While I was waiting to receive my payout, war broke out, or you were killed, or something happened. This is the time, because of your patience, this star of Zania and Speaker, the fixed star of wealth, which also stands at 24 degrees in this time in Libra, it will activate your payout. So it's like even the universe is trying to balance itself, the whole world, even it's like God is trying to balance the equilibriums, because you have untamed, unclaimed wealth which was there for you from your ancestors, from your past life, even from your good deeds. Maybe you've always been a good person, but you've never been lucky. Through spells, attacks, maybe through family and factors, leechy friends and such things, you still have your unclaimed rewards. So it doesn't have to be finances only, but mostly this is a portal for wealth. So unclaimed rewards will transform into wealth. That is how you receive. And that's why I say it's a portal for future wealth. And if you have not claimed it, that is why the universe is balancing this back. How will it balance it back? That's how you're going to be getting. You can get it through many ways. You can't question how God can feed you. I'll give an example. If a bird leaves the nest in the morning, they don't know when they will get their next meal. But because they have faith, they fly. And I want to say Irgendwo, so there's a German here. Wherever they're going to stop, they will find something to eat. They will never sleep hungry. So that is how you need to do. That's what you need to do. That's what I'm telling you. Cleanse yourself before the solar. Make as much prayers, especially if right now we're heading to the last 10 days of Ramadan. Make use of these days for the Muslim community, because you know this is the time our Laylatul Qadr is extremely active. And through this cleansing, you never know, that burden can be lifted, and whatever you had done good in the past, blessed there, and then you can cash your rewards come the solar eclipse, because that is where now the whole stamp will come in. So you passing this portal is like, oof, you have passed the test, but the reward comes after the solar, because you have to get the stamp. But for others, for example, that doesn't mean I owe you money and you're waiting solar eclipse for them to get a stamp. It doesn't work that way, because I'm one of them. I told you, end of the month, I need my money. You know my address, you know where I stay, you need to pay me. You don't want to bring whatever is mine, I know you will never put it in the bank, and you know I'm not, because I know there's an Ethiopian who looks like me, uses my identity, and it's never ending. It's not about the mother, the child, or whatever. I'm Mima Muhammad Idi. I will raise my arms and I will leave it there. Because I know when it comes to solar, everything will be eclipsed, for those who don't understand this. So this is very serious, very, very serious. I'm telling you, it doesn't have to be a Muslim. All races. We are also entering the Easter season. This is where Judas was active and betrayed Nabi Isa, Jesus. How will it affect you? The Judas in you. You don't have to have a Judas on your side. That's Judas in you, because we have two wolves to feed. The good one, the bad one. Starve the bad one and feed the good one. So you can deceive your own self. Ego, lies, or you know you're wrong. You're supposed to, but the ego will not allow you, because people will see you the other way. You'll be the loser. So this is a big battle starting within. And as I said, you can't be swapping energies or anything. Every soul has a stamp. The stamp is your birthday. That is the day God allowed you now to officially enter this world. That is what you're going to do. So identity theft will not help. Moderating, swapping energies, binding will not help. You will be judged as per your ID, spiritual ID, and that's your birthday. And that's the reason I'm telling you, this is serious. Click as much as you want with your Lord. How do you do that? Pray, cleanse yourself. If you need to atone yourself, yep. For those who are Christians, you want to talk, go and talk to your priest. You know, you have these confession rooms. Go and do that. If you're a Muslim, you feel you can't keep it, you know you trust someone very closely, you need advice. We have a lot of sheikhs and ulamas here. Talk to them. They can guide you. They can guide you. Look, I made this blunder. What should I do? This and this. Same with the Jews. We have rabbis and many other people who can talk. Maybe you don't believe that you're into science. Follow your psychologist or someone you trust. Let them, but choose wisely, because somebody can mislead you and you can lose your blessing. Worst case scenario, I will say, use istihara. I'm sorry, guys. Pray istikhara. It will give you the answer. And I always say, istikhara is for Muslim, yeah, but it doesn't mean it's for Muslim. We pray to only one God. We have only one God. So what you can do, use that. It's the prayers in Google. Just read that dua and God will send you that miracle and guide you the right path. So hope, I'm going to be honest. I know people will criticize me. I'm not here to judge anyone. But the truth is, most of the people are not passing through this portal. Ask me why. It's because of your own blood battles. Some others are passing because of the rewards you're receiving. But the main factors is always your karma. As I said, it's you and yourself. So before you even look back to check your ancestral backup, it starts with you. How are you handling yourself? Are you a bully? Do you want to control people? Do you feel entitled to something that's not yours? And so on and so forth. When this happens, if you find already you have fault, don't even think twice. Just know the door with your ancestor is closed. Unless you work on yourself, then your ancestors now will turn in. Otherwise, don't even think it's going to work. So please try to clear yourself up. The upcoming solar eclipse is the worst, because first of all, it's a total solar eclipse. Total solar eclipse is always more, it's even mentioned, it's among the major signs of the end of the world. May God protect us, Ya Rabbi. But it doesn't mean the world is ending, but it's a sign the world is ending. So which means a huge chapter in your life is ending. Are you ready to receive? Or you don't want to receive? This is the where you're going to be punished. As I said, do not allow yourself to fall back into the trance of the 3 years cycle of Saturn. Should you fail there, should you go there, then I'll just tell you, try to change as much as you can. Otherwise, you're going to be in a lot of problems. For those who are passing, congratulations, because this is the biggest test you have passed. And the next thing, rest assured, it won't be hard, but don't be comfortable. Keep pushing, so that when you go in front of the day you're going to be judged during the solar eclipse, at least when you stand in front of Allah, you stand in front of God, you stand of the Creator, you stand there. When you get that stamp, get it with the highest tier, you know, like we have there's tier 1, tier 2, and 3. Get it at the highest grade, not the lower one. Another thing I'm going to tell you, we have here a group where we form families and all that, but we all come from different backgrounds. It will not work that way. That's what I'm telling you. The problem with here, people have taken this to the extreme, because we have cults and people under science that the merging and the binding, and they feel like if I am a Libra and a Scorpio is the one moderating, Scorpio takes my world. It doesn't work that way here. So where we are heading right now, where we are crossing, if I am a Libra, I will cross as a Libra. The one sitting opposite is a Scorpio. They will be judged as a Scorpio. You can't swap. So I can't be maybe teaming up with a Scorpio. I'm a Libra, I will pass. A Scorpio might stay, even if you're opposite me. That's how it works here today. There's nothing like exchange. How can you fool God and he's the one who created us? Like literally? Let's be honest with one another. How? If it is magic, it is him. He creates everything in this world. How can you trick him? Make it make sense. And that's why I'm telling you, try to be very authentic today. Very authentic. So I'm going to, first I will give the news. Ibrahim, I checked you. And I will confirm with the Quran. You don't follow instructions. Some of your patches failed. They fell down because, I'm going to be honest, I use my ancestors. We used Quran to help you, but there is a problem because you have there are the ancestors of, I used real Menk ancestral energy because of the Hafidul Quran part. But there are some of the ancestors pulled back and they were angry because of what you're doing. You are teaming up with the wrong people, and you know these people are wrong, first. Secondly, you are supposed to wait before you sign up anything. Already you are teaming with Rwanda, I don't know where. You're not supposed to. I told you, you are like in an incubator. Wait until you cross, then we will guide you. Third, you have a leech, and I know you're going to get angry with me, Team Senegal, but where was Senegal all this time before you were repaired, Ibrahim? We never saw Senegal next to you. It was only Niger, Mali next to you. How come suddenly Senegal is stepping on board and wants to partner up and act like you? This is a message I got. That's what I'm telling you. And I will show it to the Quran. And the next thing I know, Akon will come and attack me. It's your habit. I'm going to be honest, Akon, today I will talk to you. I know you're going to get angry with your Rosina, but this is your habit. You have a tendency always of being an opportunist, because I'm talking from my own experience. When I was doing my work, including you, Stephanie, you were sharing my work with Rosina and Zari. This group was always building with the gang of Ethiopian and that gang of Uganda, and that's why I was sidelined, and I was like not existing anymore. My identity was given to someone, I think, from Mali, and even these girls who were trafficked from Africa as Senegalese refugees, and they came here. Next thing, Ethiopia dominated, and it's like I don't exist. That's the truth. Suddenly, now you have seen Ibrahim is repaired. How come Senegal is here? And I know it's you, Akon. That's why we see even Ethiopia is actively coming back. It's all you. And I'm going to be honest, and I will show you. You want to attack me, I will leave you in the hands of God. But one thing I will say, I will always speak the truth. The message I got, and I will show it here, as I said, and I can't touch the verses, but I can use the Quran, which is rotating. I was told openly at night, someone is already leeching in Ibrahim's energy for their own selfish needs. And this person is an opportunist. And when I was shown it's the group of Senegal icon, I was like, oh, tell me something I don't know, my guides. And they told me he needs to, friendship is friendship. But this person is coming to take his blessings because he is transformed using another ancestral energies, including mine. And that is why my own guys were like, that's why I told you, you have a fallout with some of that Menk guides. They pulled out. I'm going to be honest with you and I will prove it. Some of them pulled out. Others remained. Mine also remained to help you. Because should you fail, the other team will also go and my guys will also go. And then you'll go back to that draw pit. These people have already surrounded you for their own selfish needs. Everybody has seen that there is a portal for wealth. There's future here. We will try to become like we are one Africa, this. But these people are leeching off you. And they're not even passing that portal. You see? They wanted a new beginning. This is the first card. This is Aries, which is Acorn. They wanted a new, two cards are falling. They wanted a new beginning of your energy. And that is what I'm telling you. I'm even hearing Akfik, get out of there. That's not your friend. He wants your benefit. He wants your energy. Senegal. Yep, do you see? They think that with you, they're going to have a new beginning and they will be making a lot of money. This is not your friend. This is someone who wants your blessings. Wake up and smell the coffee, Ibrahim. Senegal is not your friend. They want what is yours. You need to protect yourself. And do it now. We are passing the portal before sunset. I was thinking Sibsin Oa, but I was told it's starting from Zexin Oa. The first batch is going. That is 4. And then 5. And then 6. And then the other one will close at 7. The balancing year under Libra, and then the doors will close. So it's where people are moving in batches. So I'm right, I'm giving you German time. You can be in another place, but the time difference, just check. But this is how it starts. Yep, I told you, you need to protect your work. Someone has already seen you as their golden ticket. They're not even passing this portal, but they have already made themselves closer to you to leech off you. That's why I'm asking you, where were they? You were always with Niger, Mali. Niger, you are Burkina Faso, but you're Niger, Mali. How come suddenly we are seeing Senegal is, the others are nowhere. Senegal wants to take control and pretend they are more closer to you. This person sees you as an opportunity. They want what is yours. Protect your energy. That's why I'm telling you, the first ancestors have pulled out because they have seen Dhulma. They came to help you willingly when you are not even from this, you are not an ascendant of them. They are more of the Asian. The Manx are Asian, they're not Africans. But they came in to help you because I asked for it. I said, I need help. I need also Hafidhul Quran from your side as a male. And I have mine, they can help us. I got mine to help you. It's like you are moving with two different ancestors' energy to help you go into your life purpose. Then out of nowhere comes a leech, and this is what they want from you. So I'm going to be honest. That's what I'm saying. If you want to attack me, I leave it in Allah's hand. Acorn and your group. Senegal and your group. But this is the reality. Ibrahim, you need to protect your work and protect yourself. These people are not your friend. They're here for they have seen. Even if they're your friend, they have an agenda. The agenda is, we want that wealth. There is money here. So we are going through that. And I'm speaking the truth because I am a Libra. I put justice everywhere I go. Think about it. You need to move forward alone. Do you see you have two different energies here? These are not your ancestors. My ancestors and another person's ancestors. We are helping you because I told you the history of your karmic ancestors. And someone is posting photos with their grandmother and grandfather, Africans. Your grandfathers and ancestors are saying you are ready to go. Your ancestors have a lot of karmic debts and your family will be affected. But you have been lifted off by me, my ancestors, and I asked the Manx ancestors, of which some have already left because they said we don't want to enter in this because there will be a lot of dhulma. They have already seen. And the reason why they went away is because of this narcissist who is trying to leech in Team Senegal. So they left you. I'm left with only some of them, and I'm here with them. My guides and them, the other main guides also, who was them. The other ones, they left because they don't entertain bullshit. They don't want to be used. We are helping you, and you're trying to add people who are not supposed to be on your journey. Wake up. So I hope you understand this. Someone is a liar here. And we have someone who is an imposter posing as Ibrahim also. Burkina Faso. Yeah, there will be a big fight. That's why I'm telling you, you need to protect yourself. Not everyone is your friend. This journey is your journey. This life purpose is your life purpose. But if you fuck up, you're going to lose. Because if the first one has dropout, you have patches less. But we are crossing with you. That's why you see, you are more like put in a wheelchair crossing this portal. Alone. Even if you have a wife, your wife is not crossing with you. You're crossing alone. Not your mother, not your father. But someone is a liar here because you come from a descendant where people were, they're karmic. And you can't, even if you sit under Libra, you are not Libra. Mima is Mima. Ibrahim is Ibrahim. That's what you need to understand. That's why I told you, your birthday is your identity. So, yep, you have a leech here. This is a big warning. Cut this cord right now before the sun sets, because you never know what time you'll be crossing. Otherwise, you're going to miss the bus. You're going to miss the ticket, yeah. They want your money. Concentrate on what you're doing. We are guiding you to collect as much as you can with the people who are supposed to be doing this life purpose with you. And that's why I'm here. I told you, wait, I will give you the guides, when to start the transaction, when you start, because everything about you now has to move with the stars. We have to help you, otherwise they will finish you before you even finish one cycle. So these people have seen, they have a new beginning, we want money, and no, it doesn't work that way. Can be an emperor here, very significant. Yeah. Move to calmer waters. People who are crossing this portal are moving to calmer waters. You are chosen, don't ruin it. Because if you fail, I'm going to be honest, you're going to the Two of Pentacles. Do you understand me? You're going to Two of Pentacles. I'm here to manifest. I'm here to help you. Somebody chose, I don't know, I'm going to be honest, Ibrahim. Why did you even choose Central Africa? That Chris or whoever he is. Why did you lie? And I know you have a girlfriend in the Rwanda. You made that guy to sign a contract with you, Rwanda, because of your girlfriend. Do you see where you all fail? And that is what I'm telling you, Ibrahim, shake everybody off. Your journey is your journey. I'm here. This is Mima. This is the Empress manifesting, not Empress 333, DF Empress 444. They're not even in the lineage of twins. Everybody wants to be an Empress until you give them the opportunity to manifest. They can't. They'll just do witchcraft and sacrifice people and still fail. Yep, I'm telling you, do not be leashed by relationship, lovers. Your journey is your journey of your own. I gave you an example. When Moses was called, when Musa alayhi salam was called went to the mountain, he went alone. When he was assigned the prophethood and given Torah, he was alone. And every time he goes there, he goes alone. Even Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he was sitting at Jabal Hira in Mecca, he was with nobody. And that is when Jibril alayhi salam appeared. So if you pay attention, all the prophets who received prophethood, they had to go everywhere alone. So this is you, Ibrahim. You have a calling because your family, you are you're chosen by your family, by God to do this. Your guides have a lot of karmic cycle. They're extending hands to call for help. We stepped in 2 different lineages to help you. While we are helping you, you are trying now to tag along people who are not supposed to come with you. This is where you will be heading. Your life purpose is your life purpose. I'm telling you, not even your wife can move forward with you. You need to cross this alone. Forget about lovers, or someone can even entertain you with sex. Cross this path, cross the solar eclipse, you will come to know even the woman next to you, if she is qualified to be in your life, or something will happen and she will disappear. It can be a fight will break out and she can, maybe if you're married, divorce, or something can happen. Solar can also kill. These eclipses kill. They kill kings' wives, and I told you, lunar eclipse killed Anne, the wife of Richard III. Solar eclipse killed Richard III when he was fighting Henry. And those are in the 1800s. The same history is repeating itself now. I even explained about what happened to the natives when they were attacked and abused. They made their prayers and their prayers were answered. A whole generation was destroyed. A whole plantation was destroyed. Subhanallah, Allah only used worms, and destruction was everywhere for them to be liberated. So don't fall for this. I'm telling you. And that's why we're always told, even in the Quran, that it's your children, your wealth, your wife and family will be the test in your life. You can have so much wealth. That wealth is your test. You can have a big family. The family is a test. You can have your wife. You love them. Your wife is a test. She can be comic. She can be the one who is stubborn and this and that, or creating dramas and all that. And in the end, we're all told these are all just decorations for this world. So you are here for your life purpose. Focus on that. Not how many Africans you're going to call them together. Africa is Africa. And that's why we have boundaries in every country. Focus on yourself. Charity begins at home. You cannot start to have talking about building African dollar, building this, when your country is still not structured. That's why I'm telling you, use this gift of God, the Zania star and the speaker, to have your foundation stable, your country stable. Create jobs for your country, create comfort for the children in schools. Education is the best gift and a weapon you can give anyone in this life. Because you can have wealth, but if you're doomed, you will be content, lose it all. But when you have education, anywhere you go, your skills are the ones that are going to create a solution for you. So the first thing, focus on the 4 basic needs of your country. Ample food, so concentrate on farming. Water, as much as you can. If you have to use more techniques and all this, you have resources. And I'm telling you, you're going to be getting even more. It's so much to be done. This is just the beginning. I will give you all the keys you want, inshallah. Maybe you will not underestimate me, but I'm telling you, that field will be filled with so much that you don't need to worry. But it's your leadership that matters. Are you going to work and fulfill your life purpose, or you will be sitting there because you have power and money now and you feel you are protected and forget what you're supposed to do, play dirty, and that is how you're going to lose. But focus on your basic needs of your country first. Don't think of African dollar. Don't think of uniting Africans. Charity begins at home. If you don't clean your home, even the rodents will come in and feed on what you have. Clean your home and make sure it's secured. How do you get your security? As I said, 4 basic needs. And that's why to use this 4 degree of Zania and the speaker. Speaker is 24 degrees, which is, if you add it, is 6. Day-to-day routines that you're creating for your people to have a better comfort living. So make sure you have proper housing. There's a pillow just fell down right now. It's a sign my guys are here. Proper housing. Have as much as you can, even if you have to create a system where children can be educated even for free. or at a certain fee. Make sure you have hospitals, medication. Your people are in good health, in good hands, in your surroundings, and the security. Those are the most important, because our main basic needs is food, shelter, clothing, and our health. A healthy country is a wealthy country. A healthy home is a wealthy home. That is what you need. Don't rush into this. Let me create a nuclear weapons in. Who wants nuclear weapons in Africa? We're all starving there in Africa. Who wants to go nuclear war? Take this military concept out of your head and start focusing. Treat this country like you are the father. What does a father have to do to the children and their wife? Make sure they have everything. So take this military outfit off your mind. Get in your mojo as a father of the nation. That is how you will succeed. You don't sit with your military outfit. We are not on war now. You are not still fighting. You are crossing a portal. Start by changing your outfit. Take that military out. We know you who you are. We recognize you. Now put on your clothes as the father and get busy. Then you're going to be seeing the transformation will take place. Keep your planning. I know there's a Scorpio who is playing that here. You don't need to be scared. You don't need to be scared. But there's a Leo female who wants to control the narrative. As usual, two people are lying here. If it's not your job, get out of here. I know it. Don't do any binding. Out of here. Because there's judgment coming. The time is up. Judgment is here. I am talking to you because the angels are going to help you balance that equation. Your country is rich and you're going to be one of the best. If you will really follow what I'm going to tell you, step by step, you'll be one of the most wealthiest countries in Africa. So I hope you understand me. And I know those people I just called out, Senegal, you're going to be in this. This is what you wanted. You see, they wanted binding, and even this Leo female, she wants control. Not like that. It doesn't work that way. I know what I'm talking about. I can see through it. Because I work with my ancestors, I work with different up there. I access different realms. Leave alone spirituality, even in the science world, as I said, the matrix. So when I give instructions, just know who is behind it. If they want to screw you up, they will screw you up. And if they want to help you, they will help you. And that's why I'm giving you these instructions. They come from both ends. From my matrix family and from also my spirituality and my guides. I have all the keys now. That's why I'm crossing. My mission is accomplished. I've released my brother. My work is official. I just need to launch it. I've hidden it. My spiritual work, but it's here. I don't need books or anything. I just need to get my platform. And that's why we'll build. I need to have it back. Those who liars they thought they're gonna steal everything, and I know it's you. Capricorn was involved, and you are Leo. It's not gonna work that way. Bring it everything, because you don't want to lose your life, don't you? Just prepare for that. But this is it. This is how it works. This is how it works. You have so much. You don't need to worry about it. But these control freaks need to live here. This will not work because they are going to kill it. You see? The blessings are coming. I told you, if you work with me, your blessings are here. I know that. You are one of those people that have your keys. And it's just the beginning. You're one of the people that have your keys. The stability is here. But you need to take action. Break all these fake connections. People are not your friends here. These people are not your friends. Is it true that this group of Senegal just wants to feed off this reformed energy for them to benefit? They're not your friends. Are they genuine friends, or they just want to use him for getting wealth? If it's just to use him, please rotate. Do you see that? Aye. Did I speak the truth about Acorn and Rosina, that they always being opportunists? If it's true, rotate. You heard me. Is it true there is a Leo female who wants to control the narrative, and this is the person who's going to be affected with this lunar eclipse? Yep. By the time we reach solar eclipse, is this person going to be affected? If it's true, rotate. I'm going to be honest. I'm seeing something with Shane. I know with Shah Rukh Khan, you're building mostly with that mommy, the other girl who's using that mommy. You are in the wrong. You're doing the wrong thing here. That person who calls herself mommy and wants to control the narrative, you're wrong. Because she can't pass there, and you know that. Even you, Leo, you know that. Mima is Mima. But you're trying to make a Mexican, I don't know, Sarah. It doesn't work that way. Sarah is Sarah, Mima is Mima. Sarah wants to have control. Yeah, you can help Ibrahim, but it's not working here. Are you even crossing? That's the question. Let me ask. Are you even crossing? Yeah, Quran. Is Sarah crossing this portal, or she has to go back and has a 3-year trance with Saturn? If Sarah is going to be stuck to go down into the trance, please rotate. If she's passing this portal with us, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sarah, you are staying. Sarah is staying for 3 years trance because you need to change your habits. It's all about control, power, greed, and being honest. So I'm sorry, Sarah, you are thrown into the trance of. You won't feel it now, but wait until solar eclipse. That's what I'm telling you. Try to cleanse yourself. You don't need to cling on something and pretend you're powerful or you want control. This is a lesson you are going to be taught in the next 3 years of your life, that you have no control over anybody, not even yourself. That is something you need to learn. Yep. This will bring a huge fight, but you need to take it that way. Because first you're going to see God is about to push you down, to humble you with finances. You need to listen. You don't have to control anyone. And this can be with your child. Maybe you're doing this. You will have to be, you're going to be humbled. And I'm speaking the truth. Yeah, it's going to be heartbreaking. I'm really sorry. It's going to be heartbreaking, but you can't control people's life purpose, or take something to control it with your child maybe, or a younger person. You can't do that. Yes, this is going to be extremely heartbreaking. Things are supposed to be balanced, not to be controlled. Because someone is fake here. There is someone extremely fake and posing as a mother. And this is where the lunar eclipse now is going to affect you. And that's why you failed the test. And this can be that Leo who pretends 528. Bilal is your child, and maybe you are using that lamp of yours, whatever. You will know who you are. But this is where you failed the test. Someone is posing to be a mother of somebody who they are not. That is how you failed this test. Because should you fail to fix yourself in the next 3 years, bankruptcy is the name of the game. You're heading there. And there's a young Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn child involved here. Or a young person. Young energy. It's not going to work this way, the way you want. Yep. 10 of Swords. I'm telling you, it's better I speak the truth. You're going to affect me, hurt me, but it's okay. I leave it in God's hand. But I'm speaking the truth because, trust me, I want the best for you. Because if you don't change in the next 3 years, you're going to be having a lot of trouble. Already right now, they're going to put you in this. Saturn trance is all about lessons. You have to follow instructions and protocol. You can't jump people, or you can't have control over others. It doesn't work that way. This is the reason I'm just telling you, it's for the best. You will hate me, but it's for the best. So you're staying behind for the next 3 years. It's more like the hangman in... Going to be dealing with the Piscean energy. Someone is in the hangman. Yeah, that's why I'm telling you. You're going to be hanged for the next 3 years. Unless enlightenment comes into you. And if you don't pass this next 3 years, then blame nobody but yourself. It's a very bitter lesson you need to learn, that not everything moves with magic. There is no illusion or confusion. Don't use that. And whoever else is involved, you don't have to do this. Bring everything back to normal. If it's a spell, you need to break it, but you can't create illusion, and it will never work. Just know that. This was an empty victory. Someone was trying to create a war, you know, like, I want to win, I want to. You just drop your tools and walk away. Accept your fate, because whoever needs to get the recognition will get the recognition. And I can see right through you. This can also be me with my energy. You want to take my energy, and it's not gonna work. I said Mimi, maybe that is this Mimi. Of course, there is a Mimi who has been stealing my work for a very long time. They wanted to control the narrative and binding, illegal activities, binding. It will not work, because I'm telling you, God doesn't like dirty. God doesn't like a dirty game. And this is why everything will be exposed. Right now we are crossing this, but solar eclipse is the game changer for everybody in this world. Be very careful with your next step. This control of narratives, oh, she's the one, he's not the one, oh, he should come to me, should come. What God has destined for you to destined for you, you'll get it. But this confusion needs to end as it needs to end right now as I'm talking. You're going to be losing a huge blessing. You are supposed to cross today. You know that. But what failed you? This. This is what failed you. You want control. And this. And you know it's wrong. That's why you're going to be seeing this. Judgment is here. Something going to be stopped. The truth needs to be spoken. Who is the recipient? Who? Why are you doing this and that? Because justice. I'm speaking about justice. Don't invite poverty in your door, because this is what is coming. This can also be a Taurus involved here. The tower is going to hit them. Doesn't matter. They can stalk. This can also be a woman who wants to control the narrative. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius female can also be a side chick of someone who wants to have power and control. It's not going to work, because spiritually you're going to be assassinated. I'm telling you, you're going into a trance. What is a trance of Saturn? You're going to be in shackles until you learn the lesson. Once you learn the lesson after 3 years and you made your changes, you're crossing. That is, it's like your graduation. Should you fail? It's up to you. Can be a Gemini, very significant also. Don't fall into this lava thing, okay? So that is one. That is two now, apart from Ibrahim. It's the other group. I need to tell you somebody. I was told to share it, and this goes straight also to you, the president of Kenya. It's a message for you. I was shown Nurdin Haji, the spy, key spy. Enough late, I've stopped giving intel. And I was so surprised in my dream state. I was shown, I saw many people who are crossing. Just a minute. I was shown many people who are crossing. And to my surprise, I don't even have any connection with him. I saw Nurdin Haji with a kashda. Is called kashda or kashka? You will know, guys, you know, the traditional thing the Somalis wear here, even the Arabs wear. It's like a printed material. It was in red and white, you know, like the ones out the Middle East wear, and with hagal, the piece of cloth. But for him, he just put it here. And he's on the waiting line. And my guides told me he is crossing because